The outside push wider by William Eklund. He'll take it back again. McDavid puts on a bit of a show, and it's snared by Nedeljkovic.
Wow, John.
Line for Ryan Warsofsky. Adam Gaudette blocked and negated by the veteran Adam Henrique. And here come the Oilers. Kasperi Kapanen shielded off the stick of Nedeljkovic. Jones out in front. San Jose in possession. Orlov. Celebrini dangles. Looks for his buddy Smith, who winds it back. Will Smith resets the table here. Celebrini again scans it, shoots it, and scores! Macklin Celebrini with some traffic out in front, and the 19-year-old does it again.
8 points now for Celebrini, but he had a couple of looks coming down that left side of the offensive zone, made some nice wide passes, and then eventually he comes high up towards the blue line to give himself some space to find the read, and what an elite shot just inside the far post with the traffic in front, but made so heads up that entire possession throughout that power play.
So heads up, effortless and smooth. Macklin Celebrini, look at the way that he just snaps that puck.
Here comes McDavid right up the gut. Fended off, but turned over by the goaltender, Nedeljkovic. Bouchard, guarded by Barclay Goodrow. Here's Connor McDavid. He'll skate it into the goal line. Send it. Bobby's loose on the goal line. They score. Hacked home, initiated by Connor McDavid. He'll get the goal. Celebrini, McDavid. How about it?
How about the start to this game? Talk about players being aware of his presence on the ice. But look how close the coverage is. He just spins away and stays with it to make sure he's still relevant on that near post. I mean, McDavid's behind the net. He goes one hand on his stick to make sure he finishes that one off.
It's crazy.
He's a player who moved down a little bit in the lineup tonight, but he's got that skill. His speed, he needs to use it.
Here comes Wennberg. Shot taken by William Eklund. He gets a rebound in front. Ingram comes up big on Kiefer Sherwood.
Hit the post.
And the Oilers are back out. It's a cross down for Puck Poles, and his shot swallowed up by Nedeljkovic.
Finish it because that sails well above the crossbar. And this is the sure one.
Maybe Nedeljkovic got a piece of it. Now it's fought for.
Oh, big turnover there by Dickinson, and Roslovic misses it.
Wallman with a shot right off the goalpost.
He has sails just wide, and then you see Wallman coming in. Look at this nice blast, just goes underneath. But that starts because they're physical and hard on McDavid to create that turnover.
Face off, Ingram sharp on a quick bid right off the draw. Smith through center, pushes everybody back to Foley now in support of him. Smith, Celebrini, shut down by Ingram. Very close to getting back on the ice.
Yes, Chris Knobloch told us he's skating tomorrow.
Now McDavid with a shot pulled off by Nedeljkovic. Connor McDavid drops it off for Podkolzin, and back again. Bouchard one more time. You see the time left of the power play. McDavid stick handling in. To the outside, Nugent Hopkins off Nedeljkovic. They score! Podkolzin out in front. Big body. Net front presence. And the Oilers get another power play goal and lead it 2-1.
And Podkolzin, he's got a great physical presence, but you need everybody on the ice to be a threat. So making sure he's engaged, presenting his stick, and Letty tried to tie it up early, but he stays strong and makes sure that his stick is on the ice. Nugent Hopkins just understands there's traffic in front. Podkolzin working hard to make sure that he gets a piece of that one to beat Nedeljkovic.
Yeah, and you know, you can't replace the Draisaitl. You can't.
Ferraro has it for San Jose, and Wennberg is out shorthanded with Colin Graff. Wennberg holding onto it, salting away some time and alertly getting it deep.
You know what, Desharnais makes some good plays with his stick.
A breakaway for Roslovic again. He scores! Jack Roslovic catches the Sharks napping. It's another power play goal. 16:27 left in the second. 3-1.
Sorry, his second breakaway of the game. And this time, on the power play, look at that pass. That's McDavid's pass. He recognizes the Sharks are not available. What a beautiful fake. He looks up. He sees the entire ice. We talked about his quickness. What a release on that pass to send Roslovic in all alone. Time and space, opens the forehand of the blade to sell that shot just enough.
And a 3-goal situation now for the Oilers on the goal by Jack Roslovic, set up again by Connor McDavid, who's factored in on all three. Wenberg draws out, trading places with Klingberg, and wide in the stick. They score! Tipped down in front. Kiefer Sherwood in the right place at the right time, and the Sharks answer back.
Well, that is a huge goal to make this one a one-goal game. AT&T connected Cam. Look at this one. And Kiefer Sherwood, you think about a player, he was so upset about that chance that he missed in the first that went off the post. But here's a player, you're going to make sure that he's above the coverage to make sure his stick's available, the great hand-eye coordination, traffic in front, and a massive goal to make this one 3-2.
Yeah, massive goal, and that's the first Shark shot in a long time, and I think this is what they have to do. They've got to get those 2 layers of traffic.
By Toffoli, and now in control of it. It's dumped out by Adam Henrique. Dickinson coughs it up. Shot taken by Savoy, stopped by Nedeljkovic. Here's Bouchard. Away it along for Ekholm. McDavid. Evan Bouchard cranks it up through a screen wide, and it goes by Ekholm and back out.
Well, you see these players playing with McDavid, just creating space for him.
Here comes Connor to the house. He scores! What a goal! Connor McDavid! He's owning this game right now. 14:07 left to go in the second period. The Oilers back up by 2.
And there was a quick regroup in the neutral zone, and then he just attacks, driving to the net, the one hand on the stick to make sure that he protects the puck and carries it right across in front of the net. Right around Leddy. Nedeljkovic goes for the poke check, but there's no chance. McDavid sees it coming. The crossovers, the acceleration, one.
And it's pitched out. Open ice. Short-handed. Matt Savoy walks in. Shut down twice. It's loose. Rescued by Toffoli. Right at the goal line.
We are going to try to show you some of this exciting action. Savoy on the PK for Edmonton. The nice look tries to go short side. It's laying on the goal line. Toffoli saves it. There's a look at the Savoy chance. What an effort.
Vincent Desharnais in the circle for Raro, all the way across for Eklund. He'll send it back. Desharnais again. A wrist stopped by Ingram. He got the rebound. It was Sherwood on the doorstep.
To make sure that does not cross the line. And then you look at this Ingram save, Mace. Wow, what a reflex to make sure he... Little details.
As the breakout develops for the Edmonton Oilers, Frederick has a man alone in front. Szymanski, what a save by Nedeljkovic.
Stretch pass by the Oilers. Lengthwise down the ice, north-south, to get into the offensive zone quickly.
Now a steal. McDavid across. They score! It pinballs home. Connor McDavid factoring in on all 5 goals. He's got another one. It's 5-2 Edmonton.
Second period of this game. You think about the speed on the attack. We talked about the initial stretch pass that Ekholm makes. It's a 2-on-1. The deception, he gets a fortunate bounce. I mean, but Orlov, you are in desperation mode, trying to prevent the initial pass, and then he tries to sneak it across. And when things are going your way and you're Connor McDavid, there it is, your 5th point of the night.
That's crazy. I thought
Smith will send it all the way around. Ekholm deals it back to Bouchard. He's forechecked by Smith with 4:32 left. A steal. Smith in tight, off the crossbar as it wouldn't go.
What a skilled play by Smith. The reliable goaltending that Ingram's provided for them.
Yeah, they've had to adjust on the fly. A shot. Nedeljkovic says no on Matt Savoy.
Great saves tonight, too, but here's a look at the traffic in front. This is where Podkolzin's been living for the game. Like making sure just outside that crease that he's creating that presence, taking away the eyes of Nedeljkovic. But at the other end, I think through the first 2 periods, you can't help but be fascinated by the offense of McDavid and 5 points, but defensively.
Then Dickinson right off the bar. As that shot's negated by Toffoli. And Connor McDavid, who wins the night. Best player of this one, a 5-point game. for Edmonton's 97 and a 5-2 win over the San Jose Sharks.